Greetings, Israel. Coming to y'all today doing this quick lesson, study, sharing information, whatever you want to call it. Not really teaching, just sharing. About today is about fringes, and while we were commanded as a nation to wear these on our corners of our garments. Get a little focus on here. We're commanded by the Most High God because we are a special people unto Him, to be different, set apart from all other nations, to wear fringes on the corners of our garments with borders of blue. Borders of blue. Different shades of borders of blue. Nevertheless, borders of blue. And the reason why I'm doing this sharing this particular information is because I'm realizing that the Most High is purifying us right now. He's purifying us right now. And in this cleansing, I'm realizing that even our brothers out here in Israel that spoke under different understandings of interpretation of scriptures due to man's interference and them following man over the Most High, Ahaya, and His Son, Yeshua Christ, Savior, despite what they wrote in the scriptures, New and Old Testament, Apocrypha included. It was always included. Despite what they wrote in the book for us as instruction, you got Israelites out here now listening to man tell them that he would put the commandments in our heart. That's the reason why we were commanded to wear fringes with borders of blue. It's to make us a special people unto Him, and it's to remind us of I'm gonna read the scripture. It's to remind us of the commandments. And just because there's a scripture in the Bible that details He will put it in our heart, their interpretation of that is that it will be put in us like a chip for memory. No, your heart means how you feel. You'll find compassion to keep the commandments. But nevertheless, that's when His time says that will happen. But until then, we're supposed to wear fringes with borders of blue. And I could testify that this understanding and this method works. When I began to wear my fringes, started getting them altered into my garments, my shirts. It's just something that comes over you as an Israelite. As far as you don't want to be doing anything of this world. You want to come out of this world. I'm not talking about boarding up your windows and cutting off from society and all this other stuff. We got to still live in this world. We still got to pay our bills. But it makes you not want to do certain things. You don't want to be wearing your garments and attempting to break the Sabbath. Being off in Walmart trying to make that last minute purchase and everything when the sun is going down and everything. It consciously plays on you. And you know it's other brothers out there. You want to do right. And the power of the fringes is very, very genuine. And that's also a testament that people in this world, they put more belief, fear, or power in what man can do. And they base the Most High power on, that don't really work. Because I can't think like that. Or it can't really work because that can't save us as a nation. The book don't work. You've been understanding and programmed to follow a lesser God. That's why it's not working. Everything you're doing in this world for a lesser God is benefiting that God. Sacrificing your child through the fire and your soul, yourself soul, with these pagan holidays as a ritual religiously. This is what you're doing. So yeah, you don't think the power work, but look around you. Look how evil this world is. You're giving this world power, plugging into their matrix. They're allowed to keep doing what they do. Everything this Edomite Trump doing with no excuses, no accountability, you're giving power to it. Everybody want to get in line to vote and everything. Do what you do in this world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing about that. I did my thing behind Obama voting, and I seen the result of that. You ain't got to get me too many times to show me that I'm a crash test dummy. I'm not signing up for it. Going back to this, I'm gonna read this scripture. Now, this ain't the saying that you must do what I say or believe. It's clearly up to you. Like I said, I understand he's purifying right now. You know what I'm saying? He's thinning the herd. So just because you know you Israel don't mean you're gonna be saved. You know? And I'm not saying I'm saved or gonna be saved. I'm saying I'm applying in the right line. I got the application. I'm filling out the right form. So if you're making excuses of this world where you just can't see it, then there's 90% seats that would be designated for other things. Besides, Israel is blessed through uh, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob's blessings being handed down. So sign up where you feel you need to apply. Okay. Now this is the King James versions. I know there's a lot of IOGs out there that don't believe in the King James. They under the Jesuit understanding and thinking they're Christians. So they designated some Israelites to be accepted without being shunned by Esau's world. So, do your thing. Anyway, this is the King James version. Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them. Let me try this again. Turn this pagan TV on. You know what I'm saying? Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringes of the borders a ribbon of blue. Okay? And the key word to understand there is speaking to the children of Israel and bid that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations. Throughout their generations. Throughout their generations. But they want to say, because they were taught by man to repeat this nonsense, he's going to put it in our heart. He is going to, future tense. Until then, throughout their generations. And the reason for this was he made us a special people unto him, set apart from all other nations. And this is the genuine uniqueness that you get from the Most High God and feel it upon wearing your garments. Not only do you subconsciously honor doing right in this world, that's what the commandments is all about. That's what the laws are about, for us to be righteous. You know what I'm saying? So if you operating in this world with traditional behavior of following the heathen, we're not the heathen. The other nations are heathens. So if you operating in this world doing heathenistic stuff, subconsciously, not even knowing it, because you would traditionally talk this stuff. Once you start to understand this book, how it's properly supposed to be interpreted, because it's only one interpretation. Once you properly start to understand things, and things make sense, that's how he's thinning a herd. If you can't apply common sense to some scriptures, you know what I'm saying? You got people out here talking about baptism ain't with water, it's with the word. So like if I'm talking to you right now, I'm baptizing you with the word. They read partially into that scripture, but if you go into it, it clearly tells you it's with water. The same way we're born into this world through the womb of our mothers in water, purged in water, submerged in water. Same way if you ain't showered in a long hot day of work or whatever, a couple of days out on the road, and you go into that water, the sensation your body feels, the sensation is wonderful. Water is a powerful thing. And it's the same way with baptism. It is with water, you know. And that's again, if your understanding is different, I'm praying that the Most High bring us together on all one accord. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting and squatting on nobody about their doctrine. I'm just tired of seeing our people fall for the the slick of the hand movement of man and operating like a religion or a cult. Back to what I'm saying about these fringes. These are a commandment given to us, you know, uh, given to us to make us a unique people unto Him, you know. Now, ain't this beautiful? You know, and the compliments I get on them, you know what I'm saying? I got them in t-shirts, I got them in white beaters, I got them in everything. The compliments I get from the Gentiles, uh, all the strangers, all the other nations, you know, not many of them not even knowing what they are. Compliments, and I welcome them. And that ain't that's not me doing this for vainglory, but I see the power of the Most High that He's given us, given into the power of what He said. It's something that's that simple that lets you know that you are special people unto Him. So that scripture, by the way, is Numbers 15:38 in the Bible. Well, we supposed to wear fringes. So, like I said, this ain't nothing of me making a declaration against any other Israelite, because it was a time when I first came into this understanding um, that I didn't even have understanding of that, and I didn't have access to a tailor. So right now I do have a person that does alterations and everything. So you can reach me and everything. That's her work. She's out of Houston, Texas, I believe, that area. But anyway, um, I didn't understand, the power of it. And that's what I'm saying. The Most High put the spirit on you to experience certain things. It ain't for everybody. But if you get it, apply yourself. And like I said, going into what I didn't understand at the beginning, and I had a couple of other people that's been woke, similar to at the same time I woke up, or just prior to me waking up, but they took the authority to approach me and almost on some competitive. Well, what do you have? Do you have fringes? And stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is nonsense. I'm not gonna meet somebody in this world knowing they Israel or sharing with them that they Israel and tell them what they must do. You know what I'm saying? That is, I'm here to let you know and plant the seed, and it's upon you to get the Spirit and the Most High to do His work. So I'm not gonna try to gauge, even if you